Everybody, this is Collector Dude. I'm back. I got another haul here. I went to Laughing Ogre today, and I picked up after work, and I picked up a few books. And a few days ago, I went to a few half-price books, and I picked up some books, and I got a mail call. So this will be, hopefully I can get through this as quickly as possible to show you maybe 20 minutes or something like that. We'll see. And like I said, if you don't want to watch it all, I do the same thing. I watch part of a video, and then I'll stop it, and I'll go back and watch the rest of it later, especially if I'm at work or something like that. If I'm driving or something, I want to watch or listen or whatever I do. Or if I'm in the house or whatever, I'll just watch part of it and then watch the rest of it later. So if it's a longer video, you can break it up, everything like that. But let's go. I'll show you what I got from Laughing Ogre. I was looking through the books, and I saw the West Coast Avengers, and I was going through the Avengers books. And anytime I see a costume change or something like that, I'm going to pick it up. Because the way things are going now, you don't know. You could be sitting on a high-value book, and it's just a couple of bucks and everything. And I saw that white cover, a white Vision cover, for a while. I'd see it, I'd come across it and everything, and I thought it was a cool pose, and I liked what Alex Ross did when he redrew it and painted it. It was cool. But this is Avengers 367, and I wanted to pick this one up because I said, you know what? What if they change and make him this? And they do some type of version where I don't even know why he turned white. I got to see from the comic books and see in the movie or the TV show what happened in that, to see why he turned that color. And I, like I said, I'm still behind on it, just doing other stuff. But when I saw this, I said, you know, that's a cool cover because he's just white background, all color in the foreground with him. So I said, I'll grab this one because you never know what's going to happen next. They could do something like this, and they could change him up and do him, who knows what other colors he's been doing different stuff. So I grabbed that one. But that's Avengers 367. Then I got the new one because I got to keep up with Daredevil. It's a good story, very good story. So if you're not reading it, you should pick it up. And I think I got those in my mail call. But this is number 28. There's I just talked about this yesterday in the previews, when I was going through previews, and this is out today. So that's number 28, and I flipped through it real quick, and the story looks really good. So I got to get all of them. Once I get all of them, I'm gonna start reading it, everything. But it might even be nice to do a flip through, because I'd like to do a flip through of King in Black as well. But I know I got to do a flip through of the Hulk versus Thanos. James, I got to do that for you, so I'll get that. But the Destructor. This is number 1 from Atlas Comics. I never saw it before, and I know I picked up a lot of them at half-price books. So when I saw this, when I went at Laughing Ogre, I grabbed it. This is number 1. It's got Steve Ditko artwork in it, so I thought that was cool. So this is 25 cents and everything, but it was $4 at Laughing Ogre. Very cool. Then this one was funny. This is number 2. I got the first one because of the name of the kid in there, but it's called Serial by Terry Moore. look, doesn't look, it's black and white artwork, everything, but it's number 2. So I got to check that out. Here's Spectre and Spectres. I like stuff like this. It's kind of, I'm thinking Scooby-Doo, so I grabbed it. This is number 2 from Boombox. Hopefully that'll be a good story to read. I got number 1, and now number 2 is out. And this one, I had to get this one, but I ordered it online, but I'm gonna have to get it. Non-Stop Spider-Man. I got to get the Alex Ross cover. Laughing Ogre sold out of all of them. I'm thinking, and I got there later. I got there earlier today because I got off work earlier, but they were all gone by then. So hopefully I can get some, maybe a pack rat, or I'll just get it offline. But here's Non-Stop Spider-Man number 1. The David Finch cover, very cool. So have you seen any artwork in here? And see, I ran out of Silver Age bags, so I used my current bags. So that's why I don't like it, because it's just too tight. But that's the cover. I'm going to show you some inside artwork because it's very cool. There's that. I won't show you the last page, so like I said, non-stop action. Everything in there. Is this Chris Bachalo? Yeah. How you pronounce it? Bachalo? And let's see, here's more. And we're going to see, is this non-stop action. Lots and lots of fighting. So let's see if there's anything up. Another really cool page. And but stuff like that. Then it's got a backup story back in here with Kang in it. Different artwork. So that looks cool. But that's very interesting. And let me see. And this is Wrong Earth, Night and Day. This is number 3. I think I got number 1, but I'm gonna have to pick them up because this is the story with say if Ben Affleck's Batman met Adam West's Batman. You're like the fight scenes, pow, bam, bash, bang, ooh, and then they swing. And then you see Ben Affleck. When you saw Ben Affleck whipping those guys behinds and just crushing them into the ground and everything. Same thing with Christian Bale. And they meet Adam West's Batman. That's what this is. So, and I have to read through the story and everything like that because I need to do a flip through because it's pretty funny looking. But now I got my books from one of the half-price books I went to. And I found a bunch of them. DC Universe copies. I flipped them and they didn't have any covers on them, and they got the sticker right on the book, and I almost didn't get them, and I pulled them out a little bit, and I said, wait a minute, these are DC Universe stickers. So I grabbed labels, so I grabbed this one. This is Man of Steel number 53, and just so, because I think you guys like this when I show the inside artwork, because I love doing this. I love comic books. I love the artwork. Look how cool that is. And what else is in here? Some more artwork. Superman's fighting. You got an ad for Aquaman in there. Look at that punch from Superman. That's that. Then I found Impulse number 14. I got 2 copies of this one, but it's the DC Universe one as well. So I'm not sure what the significance of that is. If you know, you can leave it in the comments. I've seen people like wanting to collect them. So I said, okay, when I see them, I'll grab them. Everything. Here's like artwork in here. Thing. Cool story, I guess. Impulse. With them being in the new Titans book and everything. So, and then I got number 15. These were all out of the bags. Still in good shape though. I was like, wow, cool. Because this, remember, if you saw the video, that's how I found my Batman Adventures number 12 out of the bag, all piled up in a bunch of books and everything. And I lifted it up, and if you watch the video, you can check it out. And I put it on Facebook as well, on my Collected Dudes page. But that's that. So I'll show you some artwork in this one. Looks like the Black Cat, but it isn't. Or is it? I don't know. Could be. And usually the second page is like a splash page or something, but there's artwork in there. More cartoony and everything for the story, what it is. So that's it with that. And then we got an ad on the back with Batman and Eskimo pies. Ooh. Okay, just a second. All right. Then I found this. I remember when I talked about some of the Green Lantern books. I found this one. I found it last week and I put it back, so I thought I'd grab it this time. The Green Lantern number 1. Very cool cover. I thought that was cool. From June 1990. Wow. Then this one I thought was cool. I got a few copies of this one. I'm going to put this in the box of stuff I'm going to be giving away in the back of my car in the box of comics. This is Green Lantern. It All Begins Here. All new. Number 51. That's cool. Some of these I'm gonna have to do contests with. Once I get everything, all my books from the latest contest I had, once I get all those sent off, then I'll have another one. It is awesome that I'm getting closer to 900 subscribers. I have like 877 right now, And it is so cool. Thank you, everybody that's subscribing me. I need to do something maybe like, I don't have the technology right now to like to have words on the screen or anything like that. Maybe I'll just do a shout out for everybody, all the new people that subscribe to me. If you'd like that, that'd be cool. And I can do that, but it'd be nice if I could have done that right from the beginning, because 877 names, it'd be kind of hard to do. But you guys know who you are, and thank you for coming to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting. Continue to do that, because I know it'll help my channel. And I can't wait to give away more stuff. I just love doing that. I'm weird like that, but I'm going to be doing some really nice stuff this year because I'm buying new things. Here's Adam 12, number, what is this? What number is this? I thought this was cool when I saw this. I never saw this book before, and I didn't even realize they had a comic book. But this is right here, Adam 12. And from Whitman Comic. So let me open this up. Because I was like, wait a minute, I never saw an Adam 12 book before. Even if it was beat up real bad, it was $2. But here's the cover. And here's the back. I just think that's cool. Calling Satan's Children. Here's inside artwork. Right there. Adam 12, but not in real life. This says it's number 5, issue number 5, 1974. Wow. But let's see. Look at artwork in there. Look at the ads for the different stickers or the patches. Because patches were big back in the 70s, boy. Oh, you can have a patch. More artwork. Very nice. It's not like the artwork now. It's just different. Wonder how well this did. You think about that. You're like, I wonder how well this did when this came out. Like how they had the different stories, the different characters in the TV show. I wonder if they ever did they ever do a Sanford and Son comic book? That'd be cool. Or any of the shows that came out back then. All in the Family. All the different shows like that. And Jeffersons. Okay, these were cool. This is, I got Mr. Miracle. They didn't look like they were in bad condition, but this is from 1977, it says. But these were $2 each. I got Mr. Miracle there. That's number 19. And this is number 20. And 21. Wish I could have found some Jack Kirby ones. That would have been really cool. Here's 22. Uh, 23. I think I went up to 25 or something like that. Here's 24. And this is number 25. And I thought, when I saw those, I said, cool. I said, let me grab these. I'll show you the artwork in one of them here. Try to keep, it's 13 minutes. Show you artwork in one of these. This is number 19. Here's the cover here. There's the back. Is that SeaWorld? Yeah. I remember going to SeaWorld and actually seeing this. Seeing the superheroes and everything, the Joker, and they had the Joker in all of them. It was really cool. They had like Robin. They captured Robin and they put him in a thing and they were cutting him in half and everything. And I sat down close because I was like, it was raining, kind of sprinkled a little bit. Nobody wanted to sit out and real close because they didn't want to get wet. But I wanted to see what was going on, so I got really close. And I'm a kid, and I'm like, hey, this is fake. Look, he's got fake feet coming out. I'm like, hey guys, this is fake feet. And the people were looking at me like, will you shut up? I was like, this is fake. And when I look back, I'm thinking, I wish I would have just keep your mouth shut, just having a good time. And I'm like, If my mom would have been there, she'd have been like, boy, shut up. But we were there like with our class or something like that, or friends, and I'm laughing. I'm like, that ain't real. But that was me, my teenage silly self. But that's cool. There's the first page there. But yeah, his feet were sticking all out. You could see they were like fake, like puffy stuff. You could see they were stuffed, and the way they were all I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right. So the artwork in there. Is this Mike Bright? I'm trying to see. Let me see who the art. Mike Grail. Where is that? I hate when they do that. I think this is Mike Grail. Because it's got Marshall Rogers. Yeah, Marshall Rogers. That's it. I'll show you some more artwork in here. See if I can find. You notice that, like in these comic books, there was a lot of ads. And here are all the shooting, look, the shooting galleries. Look at the ads. You got the artwork. Turn the page, another ad. 21 pages of art, full of ads. Let me see. Look at this one. Look at that ad. Crazy crabs. Are you serious? What in the world? Amazing air breathing. Crazy crabs. And then more artwork in there. Very cool. Let's see if there's anything else that looks cool to show. They got him captured and stuff. These are cool. All the ads. Look at the Super Friends, the shirts and everything you could order. And the towels. Is that a towel? Beach towels. That's cool. Look at that. Oh, that'd have been cool to have that. So that's those. And then I got Rawhide Kid number 120. Very cool. Rorschach number 1. I didn't get this before, so I said, let me grab this now and see what they did with him. If there is this like a retelling of his story, like how he became Rorschach? I think that's what it is. Then this is Star Wars Age of Rebellion Special number 1 variant cover. That's the android robot from Mandalorian, the Mandalorian, which I still have to watch and finish it. This is Tommy Og Tigern. I think this is the Swedish version of Calvin and Hobbes. And one book they had the Swedish version of a Superman comic book. It was number 3, and I was going to tell them to come. It was like $3, and they were going to. I was going to ask them to come over to open it up so I can get it, and I'm like, nah, you don't forget it, because I went over to Sweden for about 8-9 months back in 2005, 2006. Had a great time, everything, but and I learned a lot of Swedish and everything. And what I found out is you have to think in Swedish, or any other language that you're learning. You have to learn to think. So I would stop thinking in English, and I'd have to think all my words in Swedish, and it made it easier to speak. And then like when I was talking to them, they'd say, "Hey, Gary, slow down when you speak, because I have to think in English to be able to speak back to you and everything." And then I go, "Okay." I said, "But you really speak really good." He said, "Yes, I'm learning, and it's good that you're here because I get to practice my English. But slow down and when you speak to me, so I can catch the words." And I said, "Okay." But when they would revert back to Swedish and speak real fast and everything. Then there was a guy that we met when we were there. He said, "Hey, when you're in their house, speak English. Don't do that." He said, "It's not right." He said, "It's rude." And I looked at him. I said, "It's all right." He goes, "No." He said, "It's not right." He said, "We'll speak English when we're here, so you don't think." Probably so you don't think we're talking about you. But we learn really fast. And everyone, when you're there, if you're in another country or wherever you're at, when you're there, you may not think you're learning, but you hear it over and over and over again. You start looking at different things and you start to learn it and pick it up. So your brain's working really good. So we learned a lot and everything. I don't remember everything that I learned because it's been years now, But while I was there, I was learning a lot. And I wanted to learn that link. I had a book, and I was breaking it all down and everything, sentences and writing stuff, and learning how to say window and door, floor, carpet, everything. So it was like a study book that one of the girls there, women there, she was there, and she said, if you study this for like 6 months, you'll get it, and everything like that. And I was there, but I couldn't do it all the time, but it was awesome. It's an awesome language to learn. But I'd like to go back and do it just like anybody. You want to learn a different language while you're here in the country and everything like that. It's cool to learn that. But I learned, though, when I spoke, when I taught myself just to think in Swedish, it was easier. Let's see here. This is Adventures into the Unknown, number 114. This was really beat up, but I never saw this before, so I said, I'm grabbing it. It's $2. So, and it's from 1960. Let me open this up, too, because this is the first time I open it out of the bag. I've got to change it anyway. So, oh, they've got it all beat up. This is the front. You can see it's falling apart a little bit. And here's the back. Well, for $2, I grabbed it. See, it's all beat here. I have to straighten it out, flatten it out. But it's coming off, the cover's coming off, too. You can see it all. It's all coming off. Here's the inside cover. And the ads and everything, but it's really doesn't matter. For $2, I said I grab it. I didn't even open it up when I picked it up. But here's the cover. Delinquent. What's it say? Delinquent in Outer Space. Here's the back. I thought that was cool. There's some inside artwork there too. But maybe I could do a flip through of this eventually. Different stuff like that. And then just one day later, all here. But like I said, I'll have to put the cover back on it, put it back in the bag, everything. And like I said, it's nothing really great. I knew that it looked beat up when I was looking at it and picking up. I said, for $2 though, I'll grab it because I never saw that before. I wanted to check it out and see what the story was like. Then I got another copy of this. This is The Walking Dead number 1, like a Wizard World exclusive. I'll put this in the box too for giving it away. That's cool. And I got X-Men Flashback, number 1. This is it, the tragic tale of a friendship shattered and a rivalry born. Number 1 of that. But I noticed something on here. It's like, Eric, please don't do this. It is too late. He calls him by his full name, Charles Xavier. Now and forever, I am Magneto. So what do you call me out of my full name for? I called you Eric. You're going to call me Xavier? Charles? We're friends. So, I guess he was like, we're done with that. So, I'm going to pause it and open these up because I don't want it to go too long. And I'll show you. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I opened them all up and I got them all here. So you can see as I got this, I finally found one of these. Daredevil number 1. MyComicShop.com. You always have to keep checking back. Just like any other online store. And they keep getting stuff in. So when they got one back, this wasn't near mint. The near mint ones were $13. And I put it in my cart and waited and they all sold out. So this is a very fine one. It was less money, like $7, something like that. But I grabbed it. So I'm looking forward to reading this story now. I got number 1, and I didn't have this one. I got number 6. I went to Laughing Ogre today, and after work, like I said, and I got those new books I showed you, but they didn't have any. I went back and looked through them again, but they didn't have any new stuff that they put in there. But that's number 6. I'm loving the covers. This one looks cool too. This is number 16. Very cool. And then, like I said, I didn't get any of these, and I should have got them when they first came out. Darth Vader, I got number 3. I'm looking forward to reading this one as well. I like to do a flip through of it. Here's number 5. The stories are really good. Every time they talk about Darth Vader, he's a tragic villain, hero, gone villain, and everything. And you see, you know anybody in your life like that, you see different things they go through and stuff like that, and they just one day to the next or something like that, or over a few years, you see them just totally different. everything. Maybe they weren't a good person, then they became bad, and or they were good, and just the other way. It's just different stuff. So you're like, wow. So I like stuff like that. So here's number 3 of Devil Dinosaur. Had to get them. I found a lot at Half Price Books, and then some at Laughing Ogre, or no, at Pack Rat. And then I think I found one at Capital City Comics, and I thought that was cool, so I grabbed that one. This is number 4. Didn't see these, so I grabbed them. Number 4. And I thought there was another one. I got to check and see. I don't see the other one that I ordered. At least I thought I ordered it. Maybe I didn't. I have to check and see my order form. Here's number 1A of Fear Case, which I thought this was cool because I read this off in the previews. It's like a case. Wherever it goes, bad stuff happens. And you got to have it. Maybe you can have it for a few days, and you got to get rid of it, or to destroy you, or something like that. I got to find out exactly what it does. Here's number B. I thought this cover was cool. If they're on a trail or something like that, you're like, uh-oh. And here's number 2B. Grab that one. Then I got Firepower. I must have missed this one week. I'm reading this, and I love this story. Firepower number 9. Very good story and everything like that. They keep trying to get this guy back into this monastery thing, type thing, and use the power, because he's an American who gained the power to like create fire and shoot it. And they've been there for centuries, years and everything, trying to work on this, and nobody could get it. He gets it. They're like, how in the world did you get it? And then he left, and nobody else can do it, so they got to get him back, because he's supposed to be used like to fight. It was supposed to be like fight evil, but something's not quite right now. And the leader that was teaching him, he came finally. They sent people to get him, but he came finally, and he tried to get him. They fought a little bit. Now he's trying to explain to him what's going on, and something's not quite right. Then I got these, because I watched Alternative City Comics and some other people talk about this, but when I saw Alternative City Comics talk about it, I said, you know, let me go back and get this. I saw it on the shelf, and I never picked it up. Stillwater. So I got number 1. Here's number 2. 3. And number 4. That was the last one. And I got the other ones at Laughing Over a Pack Rat, wherever I went. I can't remember exactly, but I'm trying to read new stuff. When I see something that's a little bit different, I want to pick it up, because I'm like, that might be kind of cool. That's why I like Daredevil, and then Stillwater, and then Stray Dogs. Different stuff like that. You're like, that's a weird take on that, because I wrote my own story one time, and it was going to be like some type guy like Darkseid type character that I created. I have to show it to you. But I was drawing it cartoony. And my friend said, well, you can't do that. I said, no, it's going to be funny, because this evil guy, they're going to be cartoony look, but it's going to be a serious story. You're going to be like, it's going to throw you off. You're like, it's supposed to be all cute and everything like that, but this guy is crazy. And he was like going to take over, kind of like Maestro, and he's trying to destroy the world. But one thing he couldn't get past were the heroes on the planet. He couldn't get past them. He was an alien coming in, and he couldn't defeat him. And they fought him, thwarted him all the time, and he's centuries old. And now I look at it, it's kind of like Null. He's I like those real powerful characters that are centuries old, real old, powerful. And they come up against these upstarts, they call them, or something like that. He was like, who do you think you are? You're trying to defeat, I'm trying to take over. This is my right. I'm taking over everything. I'm going to control you. No, you're not. And all these little different people will work together and everything like that. And superpowers and everything will come in and thwart him all the time. And he was getting so angry, and he was trying to develop this and everything. And then something happened where he created this machine with one of the characters I created, Dr. Power or something like that. I forget what his name is. I have to look at it. But he created some type of dimensional doorway machine. And it transformed. And I always wanted to see superheroes against medieval stuff, or superheroes with dinosaurs or magic and everything. So what they did was they went through this portal, and they were fighting, and it set off this big dimensional thing, and it engulfed the whole castle and everything, and sent them back in time, but split them up. And that's almost like Secret Wars. So I'm looking at nothing's new, but I want to put a little twist on it, because I like dinosaurs and everything, and superheroes. So when they get there, they wake up, and all of a sudden there's these guys on these giant dinosaurs, riding them, coming at them to attack them, and they're like, uh-oh. And that's kind of like the different stuff where, what's the one guy, and I forgot the name of it, but let me, just a second. Quantum Leap. It's kind of like that. It was just a mishmash of different things that put together, but it was going to be a cool story. So I think I got some pictures and everything. One day I'll have to show you. But that's all I got for now. I'm at 30 minutes. I don't want to run out of time because my phone will do that. After like 31, 32 minutes, it will cut off. But I got some cool books. And I'm looking forward to rebagging and boarding them. But not just rebagging and boarding them and putting them in a box. Reading them. That's what you got to do. You got to read them. So, all right. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for subscribing. Like and subscribe and comment, please. And let me know what you think. But I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff. So this is fun and everything. Amidst my move and everything out of here, I'm packing everything up. You see the boxes here. I'm getting everything put together so I can get them moved out to my new place. But thank you very much for watching, you guys. You have a great day. And any suggestions, any comments, anything, leave them in the comments below. Or send me a Gmail to my Gmail address at collectadude01@gmail.com. All right, that's it. You guys have a great day, a great week. And it's coming up on Thursday and Friday, and you'll have the weekend. Collectadude is out.